Ahoy everyone, Saul here, Ghost in the Gaslight, artist, writer, ghost storyteller. And here is a first look at the new place, the new set. I couldn't be more excited. Welcome to the Haunted Study. Don't be surprised if you see different changes going through this. This is the beginning. This is the backdrop for what will house many wonderful moments. This is exciting. I wrote a book, and if you stick around, I'm going to read you a couple excerpts from it. It's going to be fun. Totally fits with the theme of today. Can't wait to share. I have talked before about what ghosts mean to me, because I think it is a wonderful thing to be haunted by your past, to explore it, not be stuck in it, but use it as inspiration for the present. And Ghost in the Gaslight has given me so many gifts over the years. And it has been wonderful to start exploring that in film form and to be sharing with you ideas, stories, creations that have come up each time I am visited by them. It's so wonderful to have them in all the different forms that I've shared, but making films and speaking with you, interacting with you, whether it's in the comments, emails, and other social media posts, you guys have just been so inspiring. You are part of why I create my work. Without you, it would be very hard for me to do this. I mean, I don't know how I can say it any other way. It's almost like having a stage. There is one person in that audience, I can do it. If it's a packed house, I will revel in it. But if there's no one there, it's very hard for me to do it. I need to create to connect. That is the biggest inspiration I have. It has to be more of a dialogue, putting something out there, seeing how it lands, getting feedback, and seeing how that affects me. And maybe I find something else in myself, guided by a desire to know what we can do for each other in order to enhance this experience. I am so thrilled to express myself in terms of my environment. Rediscover your creativity, tools, techniques, and little philosophies to help you rekindle the art spark. And I'm going to mark this occasion by reading a couple paragraphs from the book. This is from chapter the 7th. This is Roman Genius. And the theme is actually all about the environment and how it pertains to the artist, or the workspace, if you will. I wrote this book from the same place I was talking about why I make art, because I wanted to connect, I wanted to share the way I see the world, I wanted to give something back. It has been wonderful to get messages, heartfelt messages of the value that you all feel from this. I'm so happy that you've connected to it. For those of you interested in checking it out, of course, there will be a link in the description. It's about $12, $13, which I would consider a huge help to supporting me and this channel. Plus, maybe you get some knowledge of value. If you feel like that's too much, no problem. You can also get the Kindle version, which is about $2-3. I think it's $3. Enjoy the ideas in here, the little philosophies, if you will. This is the 7th chapter, and it is titled In her insightful book about breaking through creative barriers, titled Big Magic, author Elizabeth Gilbert resurrects an old Roman idea, that of the origin of genius itself. The Romans believed that genius did not reside in an individual, but rather in the environment around them. Miss Gilbert also has a TED Talk about this theory on YouTube. I will put a link in the description. Now, there are plenty of theories for plenty of genius origins, but for these purposes of you reclaiming your creativity, it would be disingenuous of me to ignore this idea when it is the way I found and continue to find my own worlds. I simply kept manipulating my environment. Sure, I can write ideas on the go, but the focus and the finalization happen in my own cherished atmospheric environment. The Romans seem to believe that the genius god or goddess was in the walls of a clean and peaceful room or place. Whether you believe in this or not, it is not a stretch to visualize yourself in a calming and uncluttered environment, inspired to approach welcomed flow states of making art. In other words, why not live as if this were the case? After all, such a belief might wind up single-handedly cleaning your space for you. So, let's pay some homage to the ones who brought us some of the early beginnings of Western civilization. Let's try this theory out, yes? And then I go on to detail some ways that you can go about doing exactly that. But yeah, that is an excerpt from my book, Rediscover Your Creativity, and I put all kinds of fun things that are meant to inspire you, including a bit of anecdotal evidence, because I also had to look back at how I needed to rediscover my own creativity because I had lost it for a while. Anyways, I recommend you check this book out. I might be biased. Please check it out in the description. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Anyways, trying to keep this video on the short side. This is just a special moment. I wanted to share it with you. As you can see, there are trinkets, old and new. As you can see, there are some candles here. So atmosphere is going to have a role in this. I will probably, in the next couple videos, take you on a little tour of the pieces that are in this space. They are very near and dear to me, and I would love to show them some extra love by introducing them to you. I'm sure some of you will be interested in that. If there are any requests you have, of course, leave me comments. I'm really excited, and if you're excited, do me a favor, please take that proverbial lighter and set a spark to that like button and leave me a comment. Also, be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, because I've got more things coming down the pipes, which I can't wait to show you on this channel here. And now we come to the close. I thank you so much, friend, for experiencing this moment with me, experiencing the haunted study, this creaking captain's cabin, this first entry of the artist's log or the Solmanac, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.